Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. You may have noticed my setup has changed quite a bit. The iMac here, I don't really use it and I'm planning to sell it away. It's taking up quite a lot of space, so why not make more space for all this? So in between the first YouTube video and this one, I've made a few videos. One of it is the Canon 1DX Mark III slow-mo test. Me, my wife and my daughter made a special video dedicated to the frontliners who are battling the COVID-19 and some unboxing videos. Those are some of the next product videos that I'm gonna do because someone kindly loaned them to me for a short period of time, and obviously at this COVID-19 time it's not easy to get this equipment. And yes, my wife cut my hair for me. I think it looks pretty good. We had a video call with Lex from Others Barber, and he would guide us step by step how to cut the hair. And yeah, you guys should really try it out because it's a whole different experience and you get to learn how to cut hair. So today's review video is gonna be about this lens, the Laowa 24mm, no, Laowa 24 f14, the Laowa 24mm f14 2x macro probe lens. This lens comes with a really nice hard case with paddings to protect your lens. It also has password dials on each end, so you can lock it up and keep it safe. The build quality is really solid and I think it's made of metal, and the top part of the lens is waterproof. I've asked them if it's heat proof and I didn't get any answer, so maybe someone can let me know down in the comment if they've tested it against heat. The f-stop starts from f14 to f40, which is very unusual, and the focus ring turns half a circle from minimum to infinity focus. The shape of the lens is unlike any other lens. It's narrow and really long, hence the name probe lens. And due to its shape, you can reach into many places where most lenses couldn't. At the very end of the lens, there's LED lights. The LED light's intensity can be adjusted at about 10 steps, but the color of the LED can't be adjusted, and I don't like that it's stuck with a yellow tint into it. You can see with your naked eye that it's not pure white, and the yellow tint is pretty strong. The LED needs to be powered via micro USB, so you either power it up with your power bank or through your V-Lock battery. So the first thing that I like about this lens is that it is a wide macro lens. It's something that I've not seen or tried before. Besides 35mm macro, this is the next crazy one. And with the wide angle, you can get macro shots that weren't possible before this. For this shot, I basically wrapped my money around the lens and just let it slide. And just like that, we get a really nice shot. This shot is a macro shot of PPE material, and you can see how sharp and close up it can go. You can even see some of the strands. And I don't think you'll be able to see it with your naked eye. It's really very small. Because of its unusual shape and capability, the opportunity for creativity is just endless. But there's a lot of things that you need to take note of if you want to play with this lens. You need a lot of lights, preferably powerful LED lights. It starts at f14, and you're soon to realize that f14 is not sufficient. You might want to dial it to a higher f-stop, which means your light needs to pump up a lot more. This shot was actually lit with several powerful lights, and most of the lights were quite close to the subject. I'll post the BTS on my Instagram. These shots were shot before the lockdown, and I wish I could do more different shots, but I'm quite limited at home and I can't simply spend my money. So when I get the chance to, I'll probably post them up on my Instagram. Apart from all that, it's an amazing lens. But I find it hard to carry around because it doesn't fit a typical camera bag. I guess that's why they gave you a good hard case. In my opinion, one of the things that you really need to consider when you get this lens, if you're planning to do all that crazy shots, one of it is a really good art director. It's not that you can't, it's just really very difficult to set up the whole thing yourself, trigger stuff yourself, and get the shot yourself. It would be better if you have a good art director or a friend who will come and assist you and help you set up the stuff and, you know, design the set and rig things up, you know, those kind of stuff. I'm saying this is because while you're setting the whole thing, you also need to see how it looks like in the camera. And to set this whole camera stuff up, this thing needs to be properly rigged, because if you're expecting to use your hand to adjust the focus or move the lens and so on, you will notice there's a lot of vibration. So how would I rate this? I would give it an 8 out of 10. If you really love macro photography, I think this is crazy. It opens up a whole new different perspective, a whole new different world in terms of macro photography. Besides spending so much money on the lens itself, especially for videography, you need to spend extra money on the rigging, the wireless focus pulling, and the motorized gears. And obviously with all that together, it's going to cost a lot more than just the lens itself. All that is not 100% compulsory, I would say, but you need really precise control. If you trust that your hand is really smooth, then why not? What I realized is that if you just move it just a little bit, the entire shot is ruined, because a single vibration will vibrate your entire visual. So should you buy this lens? If you love macro photography or videography, it's 100% yes. Obviously the cost is a little bit high, it's around 6,700 ringgit. But if you're willing to invest, then why not? Because this lens is just crazy, it's different. So yeah, that's pretty much it about this lens. So Malaysia is handling COVID-19 pretty well, and our country is slowly reopening its economy, so I'm not too sure how long I can keep this setup. It's not that home friendly, I would say, because I can only do this shoot at night and I can't really raise my voice because my daughter is sleeping next door, and you know, if I make too much noise, she'll wake up and my wife will... So yeah, and I will continue this in my office. I will try to get a nicer setup than this. But before all that, I'm going to review all these RF lens over here before I move back to my office. And if you want to watch them, feel free to subscribe. I'll see you guys till next time.